I got a request on how to fillet a catfish. So what I do, lay it on the side, make sure your knife sharp, and cut down where the tail is. You cut straight down till you get to the backbone. Then you slant your knife and, you know, cut in the direction of the fillet. What I do, I just like to pull the meat up and then just, you know, if your knife's sharp enough, it's gonna just glide across the backbone. It's gonna go straight through like butter. Like butter. And then once I get to the head, like it's a bone right here, you might have to stand the fish up, put the fish on the stomach, and then cut around that dorsal fin. Cut around that dorsal fin because that bone gets in the way from the original way you was cutting. And then really you could see where the backbone at and where the rib cage at, and you just cut that away from the meat. Once you get far enough, you could just, you know, make a cut. Just cut the meat off. Then after that, what I do, I start from the tail again, and I cut down. Same thing, so we're not cutting down to the bone, we cutting down to the skin. You gotta do that real light. And then slant it. Slant it. Don't cut too deep because then you're gonna cut the skin off too and you're gonna have to, it's gonna be a whole lot of extra stuff. So I put my thumb on the skin and then just glide the knife, you know, getting the meat off. You can stop and check and make sure you ain't cut through the skin. And just glide. Take your time with it, just glide. You know, check, make sure you're good. And boom, look at that. Catfish fillet. Sometimes, you know, you might have a little piece of skin, you just slice it away, you know. Nothing always perfect. Yeah, that's how I clean catfish. You got other people that'll tell you, oh, do this way, do that way. To each his own, you know. And if it's a big catfish, you also can cut from here and, you know, cut all the meat, all the soft tissue, whatever you want to call it, to the rib cage. Cut all that off. I'm gonna just show y'all anyway. This is how they make catfish nuggets in the stove. I know y'all done seen the catfish nuggets before. This is a smaller catfish though. I wouldn't normally do this on that. You just cut all the soft tissue. Wherever there's bones at, you know, that's your outline, you know. Cut away from the bones. And look, you get that meat. See, that's meat, that's all meat. You do the same thing, really. Cut down somewhere till you get to the skin. Like cut somewhere where it's meat. That way you can separate the skin.